This video shows you how to do a pull-down list validation in Google Sheets. So what do I mean by pull-down list validation? Here's an example. If I click on the cell and click on the little down arrow, I will get a list of possible choices that can go into the cell. Here's the another example. So what is your favorite flavor? And then I've got like lots of yummy flavors to choose from. So that's what we're going to accomplish in Google Sheets. Let's go ahead and get started. So my starting point is shown here. If you want to pause the video and build the same thing and just follow along, you can, or you could just watch the video. That's up to you. There's really two kinds of pull downs that we're going to build. The first one is one where you just type the information in and it displays the choices. And then the second type of pull down is one where you have a list of data that you want to use as the valid choices in your list. I'm going to start with the easier or first one, which is let's type in a couple of choices. So do you like ice cream? I want the answers yes, no, or maybe. So I'm going to click on the cell where I want to make the choice. Then I'm going to click data. And then I'm going to choose data validation. And this box pops up. I want to, under my criteria, I want to choose from a list of items. And then I simply enter my items into this box. So yes, comma, no, comma, maybe. And it's important to separate your items with a comma. Also, where it says appearance down here, if you want to click show validation help text, you can change the help text that shows up with your list box. So here I'm going to say select a choice from the list, and then I'll click save. And now if I click on this down arrow, you can see I have yes, no, or maybe. Sweet, that's what I want. The other option is, what if I have this list of data and I just wanted to use that list of data as the items that will show up in my drop-down list of my cell. So here's my list of data, and you can actually use the cell address range, but I like to name the range. So I'm going to select the range of data that I want to use for my pull-down list, and then I'm going to do data and then named ranges. And what that'll do is that's going to open up this box on the side of my workbook. You see my data is still there, it's still selected. And now I can name this range by coming up to the named range box and typing in my range name. So my range name here will be flavors. So I type in flavors and click done. And now I can use that in my data validation. So back to, in my case, D7, this is the cell where I want to have my pull down lookup. I'm going to do data. Then I'm going to choose data validation. And under criteria, it says list from a range. That's exactly what I want. So I'm going to type in flavors. Again, I can show my validation help text. So here I'm going to say, choose your favorite flavor from the list, and then say save. And now I can test it. So if I click on the cell, when I roll over the little pull down, you can see that I get the validation that I typed, choose your favorite flavor from the list. If I click the pull down, I get some pretty yummy looking flavors there. So that's pretty much how to do a pull down validation list in Google Sheets. I hope this was helpful.